There are places where I'm afraid to let go of certain beliefs. Like it can be scary to let go of your beliefs or to confront your beliefs or to even approach that humble space where it's like, oh, maybe what I know is just wrong. The fear associated with that. Why?
Well, I think beliefs are a shortcut. Like you got to look at what are beliefs helpful for, right? So beliefs are a helpful shortcut. So if I don't have time, same thing with stereotypes. It's a really helpful shortcut. It's a way to assess the world quickly without having to dig too deep. Like in the moment, I can just look and say, "Big guy's scary." Okay, that was helpful. And it doesn't mean it's always right, but it's helpful. Um, so beliefs create this kind of safety for us. And we start thinking, oh, okay, if I live inside this beliefs, it may be a small cage. It might be getting smaller and smaller as we add more beliefs to it. But if I'm inside, at least I kind of know, or I believe I know what's real, and I feel safe there. Uh, the problem is you can't do that anymore because we have this thing called the internet, and we have this thing called global communication. We have video conferencing. We have information flowing so fast now that you can't really stay in your little bubble. You're just going to get bombarded with other things. So the only way to survive inside this belief bubble that we create, our belief system or BS, uh, is to make it harder and harder and harder shell. Like we're just going to have to get stronger and stronger and stronger so that nothing can penetrate this hard shell. And that's what we see happening in the world. That's what we see, kind of this calcification of beliefs in politics and other places. And it's not sustainable. At some point, a hard shell, like, an egg's got, that's the best, hardest structure you can create, and you can crack an egg. So, certainly crack through your beliefs. And it's actually kind of, it's one thing that really touches me these days is I see everybody struggling with this, like, people are good people. Like everybody I've met is a good person. Um, but our beliefs sort of constrain us in a way that sometimes we act out against things that we find that we think might be dangerous, even though they're not. We know we don't see the world honestly, and the level of intensity is cranking up, partially because of the communication that we have with the internet and so on, but also just on the planet, the energy is changing. We're going through a big transition evolution right now, and so if you're in this belief system here, it's like turning on the stove underneath it. It's just getting hotter and hotter. The pressure cooker, and so more and more people are starting to explode. And when that happens, it's this is my wife calls this X zone. We're making a training about it, a free training actually. Hopefully, we'll get it out pretty soon because people need it. But it's because when that explosion happens, it goes boom outward to other people. We see that a lot in a lot of violence, or it goes inward, boom, and then people, violence against themselves. Uh, we're in the pressure cooker right now, so it's and the pressure cooker. The purpose of it is to help us get through. It's supporting us in getting through this idea that this is right. I put it out here, but really we should put it right here, right? It's all around me, right? I'm inside it, and it's supporting us in letting that go, so that we can see that the world is not as scary as we thought. Like you said, why are we afraid to release our beliefs? Because it feels safe inside, but it's not safe inside your beliefs anymore. That's the most dangerous place right now, is inside your beliefs. You want to start, as much as you can, start letting those go, start expanding yourself and exploring, and letting new things come in, because if you stay inside your beliefs, at some point the pressure, something's going to hit you, and you're going to hit X zone where you're like, oh, it's going to explode, and don't want that to happen, right? So the answer is, start reaching outside your beliefs. Like, have that option. Like, it's okay to believe strongly in something, but also believe that it's just your belief, and it's okay if somebody else doesn't. Right. So maybe that's the easiest first step, is like, don't apply your truth to everybody else. Let everybody have their own truth. Okay, if you can do that, again, you're 95% of the way there. because suddenly you've admitted that this isn't absolute truth. This is just your truth. Yeah.